Can you? I don't think you can.
No.
Prove it. Get there and win. Anyway, so Cloud, Roy, Ike, and Bowser. One of these things is not like the other. Especially because Zemmol mains Cloud anyway.
We could have had a sword fight.
Cloud no. Costumes are too similar. Didn't want to confuse us with Azrael Cloud and Zemmol Cloud, so we're getting Bowser instead.
If you really think about it, Bowser's a swordie. Have you seen those tilts? Have you seen those tilts, Tail?
And that forward air, yeah. What's going on? That is Ike forward air.
Exactly. Oh my god. I don't know
this is your parry practice. Limit cross slash 81 on the Bowser. Not very threatening. Wall jump doesn't go for a wall jump. Azrael instead just goes into the flame breath, but it's going to be Ike's forward tilt taking the first stock of the game from Azrael. First time I've seen Azrael at this tournament actually, but very much expected to make a big wave. Oh, the up smash! That took a stock from his teammate. Oh no!
Whoopsie. Oh my god, a little. Yeah, you got two people. Just it didn't really work out in the way you'd like.
Everyone's dying.
Yeah, everyone is dying. Both stocks taken on the red team. And here we go. This is basically even until it's not.
It's nearly a double kill as well. Oh, you know what? I'm having a great time with this. Yes, play Bowser and Giant Swords in doubles. No one can avoid hitting each other. It's great fun.
Red team are 100% on the. I'm going to throw out big hitboxes, and they're going to combo into my opponent, my teammates' big hitboxes. You know what? It's working out really well.
What I appreciate about this red team as well, they've actually tried to use red costumes. You know how rare it is these days that people actually try to show what color team they're on?
I love that.
Even the blue team are going as close as they can, but Cloud doesn't have colors, as we know.
And if you wait for Cloud to get limit, then he's color coordinated.
He's blue now. This is my papyrus attack.
Yes. I do love red teams. They are very aware. They're aware of the surroundings, and they're able to get pickups from cross stage. You can tell they're a practice team. You can tell they love doubles. And they're doing really well in game one at the moment. They're looking for ways to end it. What I'm expecting is Ike forward throw or back throw into an up smash. They've been doing that a lot. Up throw into footstool, into jab reset, into F tilt, into up smash. They practice this every single day. They love doubles. They love doubles. They really love doubles.
Don't!
But they don't.
Just go for a Bowser side B if you want a suicide.
They are going for it all. They really wanted to cook. They were cooking something.
You get chip damage. It did hit. The most recently landed move in the game was Ether, but the finishing one will be an up air from Frokkeltje. Excellent stuff. Thank you to ENZ in the chat for confirming, if you're not deceiving me anyway.
Frokkeltje.
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 We're learning so much about Dutch. We will be semi-proficient by the time we leave.
Bedankt. Is that?
I know how to say goeiemorgen and welterusten. That's good morning and good night.
You can pass for Dutch if you only say those two words.
Tail of the toaster. Sorry, verhaal van de broodrooster. That's literally my tag in Dutch.
That's brilliant.
It's like story of the toaster. But there is no word for tail. You just have to go with story. I mean, they are the same word, so like, of course.
You can tell.
I don't know how to say focus miss in Dutch. Someone can help us out.
Getting the Google Translate out right now.
Yeah, help us out. The team of Azrael and co are having a good old whisper about what to do. The stage matters a lot when you're fighting against the likes of Bowser, where you've got no room to run.
Focus missing.
That's so simple. That's just like applying a gendered term to the word miss. Focus missing. And verhaal van de broodrooster.
Yeah.
Here at DreamHack Rotterdam. Rotterdam. There we go. That's how you say Amsterdam. I'm learning. Right, no more Dutch. Yeah. English only. Yes. We have invaded the stream setup to tell you about how much we love doubles in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And, to be honest, how much I love Zemmol. I'm finding a new favorite player already just from the fact I've been exposed to him in 5 different sets. It's either love him or go home at this point. So I've decided I love him. Cloud's always fun, and so's Bowser, so I can't complain. He also looks like, annoyingly like my friend from the Netherlands outside of here. Shout out to Jurgen. You look just like this guy.
Brilliant, man. I genuinely, I'm loving this Bowser Ike combo. They're big boys throwing up big hitboxes, and it's working. It's coordinated. They've been a few malfunctions, but mostly they've been getting a lot when they get a hit, and that's beautiful. They know that these situations that Bowser's Flame Breath sets up as well. I love that. Knowing that it forces the opponent to sort of sit in place, and then Ike goes all the way up there to pressure from above.
Yeah, it's a little weird taking Bowser to such a small stage. You can't run away from that deadly up smash, but they've got a plan, and we'll see if they can bring it to execution. Between, I think this is basically a case of Dutch PR versus not Dutch PR. Zemmol is 16th seed for the whole event, so he might have squeaked on there. Might get a background check on that information.
I think Zemmol is PR'd, and as is Azrael. And then Shuc.
Azrael definitely is.
Yeah.
Azrael, I think, is top 3.
Yeah. And then I think Zemmol and Frokkeltje is a strong player. I don't know if he's quite up there yet, but he's definitely strong. And then Shuc, he's been around since for a long time, like a very long time, and he's doing very well. He was doing very well before lockdown. I'm not too sure how he does these days, but he's definitely a threat. There's no doubt in that. And here we go. But Red Team are starting off a stock down, but they're not out of it just yet. As I say that, poor Shuc dies, and then so does Zemmol.
Well, there you go. Anyway, I've got my information. Azrael is 4th on the PR. Zemmol is 9th. Frokkeltje is not on there, and maybe a little surprisingly, Shuc isn't either. So it's 1 PR player on each.
Very even, and they're regardless how good they are in singles, they are doing very well to make it to winners finals and doubles. There are a lot of good players they had to beat, and they don't want to stop it here. Yeah.
I'm sorry, no way have we got a user in Twitch chat called Frokkeltje's mum.
Oh,
let's go Frokkeltje's mum, tuning in for these Ike Aethers at ledge. Well, meanwhile, Zemmol's biting the dust. That's a big deficit for Bowser over there.
Yeah, normally you expect the Bowser to stay alive longest. He's down to his first stock, so his last stock first, even. Still, even stocks. I hate to just read by the numbers, but you can see that Red Team are at a slight disadvantage here. And even more so, given that Zemmol is getting cornered, getting completely blocked from playing the game.
Yeah, and it is indeed Frokkeltje that's just holding the center stage. You've got 4 characters and only one of them's in center stage. Not even like comfortably either. Decides not to finish the jab combo because was hitting both the teammate and the opponent. I would have probably finished it, but I guess Cloud can act faster in the air than Bowser if they were in the same kind of place. So good bit of split-second decision making, unlike mine. Uh-oh, only an up B on Shuc. Actually, wait,
hang
on. Off the top.
That's not how it was supposed to go. And all of a sudden, oh wait, it's a 2v1.
Well,
it should still be it should be the game for blue team, especially if they've got this. That's dead already. No, it's not dead already. I can hear the crowd from the other side going, oh.
That was so UK of them. He takes a stock in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait, he won!
They kill when they want.
They kill when they want. Oh, Team Azrael. Wait, was it? Yes, it was.
That was, yeah.
Thought for a moment, wait, was Zemmol playing Cloud? I was actually trying to set up the failure on purpose just to do the, but I actually got it right. What the hell, man?
They kill when they want to. It's how it goes. They got the hopes at the first time with the failed finishing top chill. I was going to say that.
Can we talk about the Cloud up B, the Bowser up B off the top as well? What?
What's that? Was it up B killing?
I'm pretty sure. Like, what else did Bowser do in that? Because he needed to recover, and in the process killed someone.
I don't know what happened to him.
I definitely saw a deliberate hit with it. And there was a star KO, so it was a bit of a delay. But let's keep gaming. I love this set. Let's see if the stage is going to be another tiny one.
This is really funny stuff.
No, it's not, actually. We're going to Kalos. Fair play. 1-1.
It's what they won with game 1, right? So they just do what works. And they won handily in game 1. Big boys on a big stage.
You would imagine we're in best of 5 territory at this point as well. I don't have confirmation on that, but it would be the first one of the block. If so, grabbed Bowser and didn't know what to do with it. At this point, I would have just like Ike forward throwed. At least he might kick someone else in the process. But they're up there because they're skilled at doubles, and that ain't me. Great DI on getting out of the climb hazard though.
Sure. Not getting the up smash, that's unfortunate. But somehow Frokkeltje just died on his own when both members of the other team were just completely distracted by the 2v1 prospect.
That's Ike recovery sometimes. Don't try and finishing touch someone at 24! Like, Azrael is the worst for it. Azrael loves going for finishing touch, whether it's a good idea or not.
He will literally run up finishing touch in neutral, and sometimes it will work. And that's the justification he gets for him to keep doing it, right?
The worst thing is, though, Zemmol, when playing Cloud, is just as bad. I keep referencing this, but in my squad strike set against Zemmol, he attempted finishing touch 3 times in 1 game.
Did any of them hit? Wait, hang on.
The first one.
Azrael's getting hit for a lot of damage, but not enough. Frokkeltje in a bad position.
Oh, well.
How did Bowser live? It's Bowser, but even so, come on. Yeah,
and then the regular cross slash will kill instead, sure.
The joys of stage control, my friends. Dash attack is such a strong movement in doubles. So much space, so strong, hard to punish as well. Blue team are actually really running away with this at the moment.
Yeah, if only Frokkeltje didn't just die on their own accord, then it might have been an even situation. Living as well with Cloud. The Bowser back throw at 157. Pardon?
Scary stuff.
I love the approach of the red team going, right, we're both going to aerial at different times to catch this player's landing, and then they both aerialed at the same time. Azrael just got down safe as houses. See ya.
Bye-bye. You're not living like that. So.
I'm not recreating the Roy stream, or I won't. The Roy scream, or I won't be able to commentate tomorrow.
Jesus. It's actually it's surprisingly even at the moment. Despite the stock advantage, they can get the stock off on Zemmol.
Yeah, heavy characters can definitely keep on living. Oh, not if that happens. Oh.
Blue team love going for the throw into smash attack, even if like they don't have the time for all the right spacing. Maybe they're not as practiced compared to Zemmol and Frokkeltje. That's another. At that time, it was because Zemmol DI'd up to get sent too high to get hit by up smash. It's a really smart defensive play in doubles.
Very reasonable. But one day we'll actually see one of them work properly.
Yeah. They did get that one thing last time. So hats off to them for that.
And now we have last stock situation. Yeah. Frokkeltje could be gone anytime soon. It's exactly what you said about an even scenario. I was having Smash 4 flashbacks there with that Cloud Nair string.
Zemmol has to protect his teammate here. Frokkeltje is so fragile at the moment. And both those... Oh, what a back air. He's protecting him, all right?
The offense is the best form of protection in this sense, and you have won that game. Not a set, though. Just a game.
Yes. Yeah, they're staying there. 2-1. 2-1.
Bowser fights for his friends. That friend is Ike.
Oh. Love him for that.
Bless.
Love him for that. Good lad.
So there's not too much to keep up with in the brackets anymore. Maybe the semi-pro bracket and amateur bracket are of interest to some people out there. I see that Dragon Blaze lost in the semi-pro bracket, so I'm no longer interested. I mean, he's probably still in losers, but sorry, that's it. Right, seeded to get second. Sag, you're still in, by the way. Look how many sets they have to play before your semi-pro bracket.
Are you saying there's hope? If this top 4 ends really quickly,
yeah. If we speed run the rest of winners side, Focus Miss can still win semi-pros. What do we want, chat? Do we want sets, or do we want commentators to get dubs? I think there's a correct answer, unfortunately.
Commentary comes first. That's how it goes these days. I wonder who's going to be coming first in this doubles bracket. Whoever wins in this winners finals is going to be in a good position for winning it, right?
Oh, absolutely. And anyone who's got to come up against Tarek and Tilde is going to naturally be a little concerned. That's BJ and YYZ's problem to work out later. But for now, Zemmol did tell me he was going to win dubs. Frokkeltje told you he was going to win dubs. We've had the same conversation with both halves of the team. Let's see if it can come true or if Azrael and Shuc are going to pull this one back.
Yeah, maybe blue team have plans of their own, you know? If they want to win, they can win. They are that good.
That's the stock, though. Big, big trouble for Zemmol at the moment. Oh, well, not really. This is literally as even as it can be, honestly.
Both teams have been really proficient when it comes to the sort of ping-pong combos of like one team does a forward air into the other person's forward air and it's to go back and forth. They get that a lot. But it's on the other. It's on how the non-combo person can like save their teammate, minimize that damage.
Oh, so Shuc couldn't decide who to go for out of Bowser recovering low and Frokkeltje recovering high. In the end, the easier one to deal with would have been Frokkeltje going high, but focused on Zemmol and missed it. So Shuc allowed both opponents to recover in the end.
That can hurt, you know. Because they're both thriving at the moment.
Now, we've seen a lot of sour spots from Shuc because you can't really get in too focused about your spacing in a doubles environment, but some of these sour spots have actually converted into stuff. I saw Shuc earlier get a sour spot down air, which converted into an aerial. It's like, all right, innovate on the spot. Oh, bye, Azrael. You got limit for your climb hazard. Still wasn't enough.
Not enough. I feel like you raised a good point. Like, well, a good observation is Shuc's not really been getting the sweet spots. I think it's just because of the nature of his opponents. They've got big hitboxes to keep him at bay. It's hard to actually get up in someone's face and get your sweet spot, because otherwise you're putting yourself at risk of getting poked on the way in.
Oh, as Bowser can just throw out the big fist. Oh, it was really a deliberate attempt to try and land on Shuc, but in turn, Shuc just getting the hit in first to break up the Bowser side B, the flying slam.
Wait, yeah, I completely just missed what's going on. I was like, good save, yeah, good job, and then it didn't work out at all.
Oh well.
Yeah, go next.
We have got time yet. Looks like we're going to be getting a game 5. I think you're facing a DQ in semi-pro bracket, I'm afraid, buddy. Well, I'm going to shut up. This will either end the set or it will take us to game 5. The pressure is on Frokkeltje with his mum watching to get the win. It's currently not happening.
He's going to do it for his mum, man. Oh, I don't think.
Maybe next time.
Unless, hang on.
Hold on, I come back.
It can happen. You just need a few nairs and to avoid the jab bears, which is not happening. Game 5.
It is indeed.
Goodbye, brackets. Goodbye,
right, well, we'll get them next time. So, it is hard to predict how this is going to go because every single game has been pure scrapping.
Yes.
Somebody has just happened to pull ahead on each occasion. I don't think there's any particular changes of tactics or stage choice to really circumnavigate the plays. It's just 4 players going with aggro-ish characters and having a good time. And that's reflective in the set. It's really fun to watch.
And isn't that what doubles is about? You don't need to... This is where...
Doubles isn't about friends, it's about winning! Get this game 5! Get the money! Gah!
I'm seeing four people have a very fun time here. They're throwing out their moves.
Having a very fun time
trying
to avoid Tarek until they and loses.
Yes, exactly.
I don't think neither of these teams have fought them yet. So they're going to be probably praying for BJ and YYZ to pull it off again. But Snake Lucas is still not something you want to come up against at all. Zemmol and Frokkeltje did it before. Can they do it again? If they need to, we will find out later. But now we need a winner to go into grand focus.
Here we go. We're off to a very even start then. They're trying for the traditional like throw back and forth, but they've kind of just been missing, not been getting enough damage. It's not as polished as I'd like to be seeing, but as we said, it's sort of just throwing out your moves and hope sometimes they work, sometimes they do. That's working out there, getting the throw into smash. Can't go wrong with that. Not enough though. Zemmol going very, very high to avoid any limit shenanigans, and avoiding limit shenanigans once more.
Although that looked like a bad finishing touch, but I think there might have been a little bit of an idea. Frokkeltje was already locked into quick drawing with Ike. There was a wind box on finishing touch. It could have stopped him from getting there. It didn't, but it changed his trajectory a little bit. So I noticed. Anyway, two other stocks were taken and all that.
The blue team have been inspired by what the red team do. I saw back throw up smash, and I saw Azrael then try and footstool the opponent. taking a leaf out, a page out of someone else's book.
But look, Azrael is even more blue than usual. Blue on blue from the planet Blue.
Color coordination is what we love to see.
No,
I really want to
one.
see a throw-ins finishing touch connect, Azrael. Please give it to me. Unfortunately, it's not been working out so far. And it's not looking so hot for the blue team at the moment. They are down in stocks. Throw off stage. Shuc getting back for a forward air. Not going to take too much, though. Azrael's in a bad spot until Shuc saves him. And then Azrael does not return the favor. And in fact, he just completely messes everything up. It's all going wrong for the Blues.
Well,
oh dear, oh dear.
If you can get an early kill on Ike, you can still win this set. But me, oh my, I don't even want to describe what was just going on. Another excellent break on the flying slam of Bowser using a side B from Shuc to interrupt and stop the ascent before it even went up. Yeah, you're going to need Ike gone ASAP.
So to reiterate, Shuc, oh wait, hang on. Oh, you need that, you need another though. You need another. Shuc saved Azrael. Azrael, oh my god, this is actually over. Sorry.
Now watch. Azrael's the highest one on the PR. He can win.
He's got to make up for his he nearly got Winbox to his death. This is over. Goodbye. Footstool, up smash, sayonara.
That was hype. Ah, look at that.
Did
they just go for it?
That was a hug. That's a hug.